WWE. Let's have a little talk. What the hell was that? Please, I just need to know what you guys could have possibly been thinking when you went into booking this pay-per-view. I mean, the pay-per-view started off great. We had the New Day and the Usos put on a tag team clinic for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. They did great in that match. The pay-per-view had hope. And then from there, the show just went all the way down. I just don't understand it. I really don't. I really don't understand what we're doing here. You know, I've sat back. I haven't made any videos for a minute. You know, just so I could take a look at what WWE was doing. Not, you know, be so critical of it. Give them a chance. And now they're doing this thing that they were doing to Raw. Now it's drifting over to SmackDown. Now, granted, Great Balls of Fire was a good pay-per-view, and I gave them credit for that. But Raw has still been subpar, and now so has SmackDown. We're getting back to this laziness in WWE, where we just don't care anymore about the product, and now they don't care to deliver us a good product anymore. Now it's just, oh, it's whatever we put out there. You guys are just going to have to accept it. And that's not cool. That's not cool at all. I don't understand. This is the WWE Battleground 2017 review. Bad show. I'm sorry. I can't. I tried to save this show. I tried to pick apart some of the positive parts from this show. I just couldn't do it. This was a bad show. Other than Fashion Files and the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship and the end of the flag match, this was just so weird of a show. You had two matches ruined by weird finishes. Well, I'm going to say three. Three matches ruined by weird finishes. And then we have the main event where we get a return. The Great Khali returned tonight to help out Jinder Mahal. He was fine with the Singh brothers, but now the Great Khali has resurfaced from whatever area of the world he was in. Somebody decided it was a great idea to call him back to help Jinder Mahal win this match. Oh my goodness. Let's get into it. I'm not gonna hold y'all up for too long, man. This review is not gonna be long at all. Ty Dillinger lost to Aiden English on the pre-show because screw Ty Dillinger, I guess. We should have just left him down in NXT because they're not doing anything with him. Like I said, the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship match was a great match. You know, some good spots all over. Xavier Woods and Kofi were teaming up in this match. It was more fast-paced. The crowd was definitely invested in this. Xavier hit this nice little wheelbarrow face buster on one of the Usos, and then he tried to do an elbow drop like across the ring, and as he jumped, one of the Usos moved and the other one super kicked him in the face, so that was crazy. New Day worked well, you know, with just Kofi and Xavier. Big E on the outside for once. Normally he's in the match with either one of them, so it was a change of pace. They switched things up, and that's the beauty of having a three-man team. You can go with like three different combinations, and you know, they wanted to work a faster pace this time. And, you know, they used the two smaller guys in the group to do so. Kofi got powerbombed on the outside. They came back in, hit a double team foot stomp from the top rope. Him and Xavier did. The Usos nailed a super kick and a splash on Kofi, but Kofi kicked out. Good false finish there. Crowd went crazy for it. They went for a double splash, but Xavier knocked one of them off the top, and then Kofi hit Trouble in Paradise, and Xavier landed that across the ring elbow drop for the win. And they become the new WWE SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. I thought they weren't going to take the titles at SummerSlam, but it's whatever. The Usos did a great job as tag team champions. That freaking rap battle from a few weeks ago was one of the most hilarious things I had seen in a long time. You know, their feud was great. Their matches have been great. Kudos to both teams. The Usos are probably going to get their rematch at SummerSlam, if not on SmackDown Live, because SummerSlam's only a month away, so we got time until that. So hopefully they give us more great things on SmackDown Live, because SmackDown Live needs it. They really do. But yeah, the Usos dropped the titles to the New Day. New Day become, what is it, 4-time tag team champions? 3, 4? I don't know. But they're the first team also to win the SmackDown Live tag team championships and the WWE and the Raw tag team championships, I think. Were they? Yeah, they were. Were they Raw tag team? Something like that. Right around the time where they like split up the titles or made them a different color or whatever. Who cares? Next match we got Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin. This was a knockdown, drag out fight. Both brought the fight to each other. A lot of physicality in this match. I was enjoying it until, like I said, this was one of the matches they just messed up the finish. I guess Corbin felt he was about to lose the match to Nakamura, so he just hit him with a low blow and got himself disqualified. So their feud's definitely going to continue. But I really wanted to see a finish to this match. It wouldn't have hurt Corbin to lose. He has the dang briefcase. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he loses all his matches leading up to when he cashes in. He has the briefcase. He's forever a #1 contender at any time he wants to be. So, I don't know. I feel like that match should have had a real finish to it. But then we get the women's Fatal 5-Way Elimination match. And the winner goes on to face Naomi at SummerSlam. Tamina and Lana have this alliance ever since Lana lost to Naomi in a few seconds a few weeks ago on SmackDown. Tamina kept saving Lana from losing the match for some reason. Becky finally got the disarmer on Tamina to make her tap out, and then she put it in on Lana. Lana tapped out as well. They were double teaming everybody in this match until that happened, so Becky eliminated both of them. And then Natalya used the tights to knock off Becky Lynch, and she was eliminated from the match. And then it was down to Charlotte and Natalya. 9 times out of 10, Charlotte wins this exchange. But Natalya finally got the win, and she gets a title opportunity. After she countered Charlotte's moonsault, she put up the knees when she went up for a moonsault. Then threw her into the bottom turnbuckle and picked up the win. And after the match, Naomi was on commentary or whatever. She got into the ring to shake Natalya's hand because, you know, they're going to face off against each other. She was just trying to show her some respect. But Natalya looked at her and turned her head and walked away from her. So, I don't know. It's about time Natalya gets a shot at one of these women's championships. So, I'll take it. I expected Charlotte to win, so I'm surprised they actually went with somebody else. But we'll see. Natalya's a great worker, and she's very underrated and hasn't been getting the respect that she actually deserves. She's probably one of the most technically sound women in the WWE right now. Even Naomi said it on commentary. So it was surprising she got the win, but I'm not too angry at that. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens, U.S. Championship match. Crazy match between these two. Philly was enjoying it for a little bit, and so was I. Few parts of the match were a little clunky, a little bit. But for the most part, I was enjoying it. You know, a lot of counters, a lot of reversals. These guys know each other so well. So, you know, it's not no big deal that they were doing a bunch of counters. They know each other's moveset. But this is another match whose finish got ruined at the end, where AJ had Kevin Owens in, I believe it was the calf crusher, or he had him in the crossface. And somehow Owens rolled up AJ, but AJ's shoulder wasn't on the mat, and the ref had got knocked out a little bit ago. So from his point of view and his slow 3 count, he didn't see that AJ's shoulder was actually up. So I'm just like, of course we get another weirdo finish that's just going to continue into SummerSlam, which a lot of people on Twitter were saying this pay-per-view shouldn't have even happened, which it shouldn't. It should not have even happened. What was the point? Other than to name a women's #1 contender. What was the point? And Kevin Owens to get his rematch, but they somehow, some way just gave him the title right back. What was the point of AJ taking it at MSG then? What was the point? He should have just won the title at SummerSlam. That's what they should have did. That's how it should have went. But no, they just had to rush it and throw all their marbles on the table at once and just give AJ the title for no reason. And he wasn't champion for more than 2 weeks. Or more than 3 weeks. And he already dropped the title back to Kevin Owens. I don't see the point in taking it off of Kevin Owens to begin with, if you're just going to do that. So that didn't make any sense. Rusev versus John Cena flag match. It was I hate this match. I really do. Not the Rusev versus John Cena part, the flag match part. I really dislike this match type. Whoever came up with this needs to not make any more type of matches ever. They were pretty much, of course, fighting to see who could grab the flag first, which I originally thought that's when you won the match, when you grabbed the flag. But no, apparently you had to take the flag down from the pole and take it all the way up the ramp and put it on the podium. I don't remember them ever doing that before, but I don't know, maybe I missed something. The match didn't really pick up to the end, where Rusev set up 2 tables near the U.S. flag's podium, which we all knew what that was setting up for. And, you know, he put Cena in the accolade on the ramp, tried to put his flag in the thing. Cena, who was passed out, somehow, some way, floated over to Rusev's podium. After not seeing him move, he was somehow, some way over there and prevented Rusev from putting the flag in. They fought for a little bit more. Rusev tried to apply another accolade, but Cena just picked him up for the AA, climbed up the little stairs to the podium, and AA'd him through 2 tables. Boy, I wonder have I seen that one before. And then he put the United States flag into the podium to win the match. My beef with this match is that why was the U.S. flag just randomly hitting the ground at all points in this match? I thought that was a sign of disrespect to have the United States flag just all over the ground. I thought the flag wasn't supposed to hit the ground, or at least not like that. I thought that was a disrespect towards the United States of America if the flag is just all over the place, getting dirty, and just on the ground like it doesn't mean anything. But I digress, because WWE obviously doesn't care about that. Cena wins. Big Match John, of course, picks up the win, and probably I know where he's going next. I already know. He's going after Jinder Mahal. We had a Fashion File segment. Breezango were pretty much at the end of their case. And then the Ascension popped up and pretty much said they were the ones to trash their office. And Fandango was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Except for the fact that you guys were at a Eddie Money concert, because we gave you guys tickets. And it was kind of stupid at first, but then the lights went out. And some scuffle happened. And when Fandango turned on the flashlight, Tyler Breeze was just laid out in their office. He was like, what the heck? And then the lights went out again, and when it popped back on, there was like this little floor cam kind of angled a certain way, like somebody had been beaten up, because they had been. And then you just see Fandango and Tyler Breeze just laid out, and then somebody just drags Fandango away. I'm thinking, I'm going to put my prediction out there. I think it's Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. We haven't seen any of them on TV at all, and they had their little mini rivalry and then nothing. I'm thinking they're going to pair them back up and, you know, make them not the Wyatt family, but just the tag team that they were before. So that's my prediction, because what other tag team would do that unless they're bringing up Sanity, which I don't see why they would do that right now. That wouldn't make sense. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking it's going to be. It's going to be Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. We get Sami Zayn versus Mike Kanellis. Apparently Mike Kanellis beat Sami Zayn on SmackDown like a week or two ago. With the help of Maria. They tried to do the same match except 50-50 booking, and Sami Zayn wins. They've already ruined Mike Kanellis in the ring. I know this guy can wrestle. I've heard from everybody this guy can wrestle, and I've actually seen him wrestle. I know this guy can go, and they're making him look stupid. I'm not mad Sammy won. I'm just mad they're doing this whole 50-50 booking thing. That's really my beef here. So now we get to the main event, the Punjabi prison match. The match wasn't even that bad, to be honest. It really wasn't. It was the best Punjabi prison match of the 3, to be honest. But like I said, it was the ending. So they burned through the first 3 doors, and then on the final door, Jinder Mahal went for the Khallas and got caught with an RKO. They were both laid out in the ring because they were exhausted from trying to get through all 3 of the doors. And then the Singh brothers pop up from up under the ring and help Jinder Mahal get through the door right as the timer expired and the 4th door would be shut for the rest of the match. So Randy had to climb over the first part of the Punjabi prison, while Jinder was on the second part trying to climb out. Somehow Randy stretched over and he was at the top of the other one. Of course, they fought. The Singh brothers got him down, started jumping him. Jinder kicked him in the face. Jinder tried to climb out. The Singhs tried to make Orton watch, but he just beat him up because two of them equal maybe half of him. Started beating him up, got Jinder down off of the prison, went on the attack with a kendo stick that Jinder tried to use on Orton. He hit him a couple times, but Orton did the same to all of them. Took them all out. Orton started climbing over by the announce tables, and one of the Singh brothers, who's just small enough, just slipped out of the Punjabi prison to climb on the other side to prevent Orton from getting out. And Orton fought him to the point where he knocked him off of the 15-foot structure and he died through the announce table. Yep, he died. He's no more, whatever his name is. No more one of the Singh brothers. He's gone. He's dead. Orton and Mahal fought back on the structure again. They got back down. Orton hit the DDT that he usually hits between the ropes, but he used the Punjabi prison on Jinder Mahal. Took him out. He grabbed a steel chair, hit the other Singh brother a few times, hit Mahal with it a few times, and he had the match won. He was climbing out by the entrance ramp, and he was almost over, and then Jinder's music played again, and then I'm just like, oh my God. I knew exactly who it was automatically. The crowd was like, oh my goodness. And then the Great Khali came out and climbed up the structure after shaking Orton back over it, because he was already over. He shook him to the point where he went back over the structure and almost fell. Got onto the structure and just started choking him, choked the life out of him. And Jinder Mahal watched for a second, climbed over the top, and retained his WWE Championship with the help of not only the Singh brothers, but the freaking Great Khali. Oh my God, why did we bring the Great Khali back? Just when Jinder Mahal was starting to get a little bit of legitimacy, because the Singh brothers helping him, that's okay, but they don't really do much because they just keep whoever it is busy. They kept Orton busy. They really didn't do any damage to Orton. What damage did they got more damage done to them by Orton than what they did to Orton. They're just a distraction. That's all they are. So I was fine with that. But then you bring in the Great Khali, the 7-foot-tall giant, who just carves a path of destruction wherever he goes. And now I'm just like, oh my goodness, this man has a cabinet of Punjabi people, or whatever you call them, Punjabis or something like that. So like I said, just when I started to feel like Jinder Mahal was starting to elevate himself a little bit more, here comes the Great Khali. I really hope he doesn't stay around to help him. I hope this was just a one-time thing because it was the Punjabi prison match. And I hope it's done after that. They both can move on. Randy took the L. And I hope they don't fight anymore. I'm tired of them fighting. Not that it hasn't been good, because it's been entertaining. But just the Great Khali just did it for me. That was just the tip of the iceberg. And I really don't want to see the Great Khali anymore. Please go away. Go back to wherever you were. But that was it. That's Battleground. A very frustrating pay-per-view to watch, because you get your hopes up in the beginning of matches, and then in the end they just let you down. Except for, like I said, the Usos match with the New Day. That was the only match that delivered tonight. 100%. Everything else fell short. And looking at the card, you would think this would have been a better pay-per-view than it actually was, but it just turned out to be a disappointment. I just don't understand. This is the review. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said on Twitter, I'm going to be putting up an update video probably tomorrow if I can. About my channel and stuff I want to do going forward. Like I said, I still haven't gone anywhere. I'm just trying to figure out this thing with my schedule and my new job. So I haven't gone anywhere. I'm going to figure things out, get a correct upload schedule and everything for you guys. Thank you guys for sticking around. I know it's been tough. I haven't been posting a lot. But I just want to thank everybody who's still around, who still watches my videos, who still interacts with me on Twitter. I appreciate all you guys. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, it's at JinderMan94. I took a little hiatus from Twitter, but now I'm back now, so you guys can hit me up on there. I pretty much respond to everybody. I'm not one of them people who just don't respond to people, unless I just don't see the tweet, which happens. But like I said, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Got a few videos coming out, and Raw comes on tomorrow, so I'll be watching that. Battleground was a letdown, but we're just going to keep moving forward. Hopefully SmackDown gets it together. Peace.